Hi students, welcome to Chemistry Online. So in previous class we discussed chemical reactions of phenols. In this class we are going to discuss preparations of ethers and then physical properties and then chemical properties of ether. Okay, ethers. Now we are going to discuss preparations of ethers. Okay, see here. Preparations of ethers. How ethers are going to prepared means, first one is dehydration of alcohols. First one is a dehydration of alcohols. See, first one, dehydration of alcohols. See, dehydration of alcohols at low temperature, ethers are formed. Dehydration of alcohols at high temperature, ethenes means alkenes are formed. Okay, dehydration of alcohols at a low temperature, ethers are formed. Okay, dehydration of alcohols at high temperature, alkenes are formed. Okay, for example, I am taking ethyl alcohol, CH single bond C, OH H and H, in presence of concentrated H2SO4 at 413 kelvins, dehydration takes place. Concentrated H2SO4 I am taking ethyl alcohol, CH3CH2OH plus OH CH2CH3 at 413 kelvins in presence of concentrated H2SO4. Now dehydration takes place. C2CH3CH2O CH2CH3 is formed. CH3CH2O CH2CH3 is formed. So it is nothing but a diethyl ether. diethyl ether. So this is diethyl ether plus H2O plus H2O. It is at a low temperature 413. If you raise the temperature, then alkenes are formed. It is ethyl alcohol. It is ethyl alcohol. Okay. One more example. See, I am taking CH3 CH2OH, CH3 CH2OH. We may write like this molecule. We may write like this: single bond H, single bond H, and single bond OH, single bond H, single bond H. Concentrated H2SO4 at 443 kelvins. At 443 kelvins. Temperature here 413 is 443 raised. Then dehydration of alcohol takes place. H2O is out. Then C, single bond H, single bond H, double bond single bond H plus H2O is formed. Okay, this is alcohol, ethyl alcohol. This is ethene. This is ethene. This is ethene. This is ethene, this is ethanol, ethyl alcohol. Ethyl alcohol. Okay. So this is a dehydration of alcohols. Now you have to know a mechanism. How ether is formed. You have to know mechanism. Okay. So here I am going to explain mechanism. First I am taking alcohol. So C H H H C H H O H, two lone pairs. Okay, it is a step 1. It is a step 1. Adding proton. Then what happened? Adding proton. Then so it will be attacks here. So it will be attacks here. Then what happened? C H H H C H H O hydrogen lone pair, and it is a positive charge. It is nothing but a protonated alcohol is formed. Protonated alcohol. In step 2, taking protonated alcohol and adding to alcohol. See here, C single bond H, single bond H, C single bond H, single bond H. Okay, lone pair alcohol. Okay, these are lone pairs. These are lone pairs. Then adding protonated alcohol plus C single bond H, single bond H, single bond H, then C H H, okay, single bond H and single bond H, like this. Then what happened? So here it will attach to this and it will cleaves. So here CH3 it is attached to this, then gives rise to see here C H H, then C H H, and oxygen alcohol it is a plus, and then it is a C H H and C H H H plus H2O out. H2O is out. So here this is formed. Okay. Then here lone pair of electrons is remained. In step 3, so this is a protonated ether loses one proton. So then here CH3 CH2 OH. Okay. So here it is a lone pair, and here CH2 CH3 cleaves, then CH3 CH2 O CH2 CH3 is formed plus H plus. So cleaves, proton cleaves, then finally ether is formed in step 3. Okay. So this is mechanism of alcohol. Mechanism of alcohol means mechanism of ether formation. So it cleaves. It cleaves means here 2 lone pairs are formed. 2 lone pairs are formed. Understand? So this is preparation of ethers. First one, which is nothing but a dehydration of alcohols. Dehydration of alcohols. In dehydration of alcohols, so at low temperature which gives ethers, at high temperature which gives alkenes, means ethene. So this is a mechanism. This is a mechanism. Understand? So here it will be cleaves here. Here have a chance to form single bond. Okay. So here it forms single bond. This is the way we may confirm mechanism of alcohol, mechanism of formation of ether. It is a formation of ether. It is a formation of ether. Formation of ether it is. Okay. It is a protonated alcohol. It is a protonated alcohol. It is a protonated alcohol. It is a protonated ether. Protonated ether. So next we are going to discuss one more chemical reaction. So you got it? One more preparation of ethers. That is very important reaction, Williamson synthesis. Williamson synthesis of ether. So here Williamson synthesis. So second preparation, Williamson synthesis of ether. Williamson synthesis of ether. It is a VIP question. It is a VIP question. When alkyl halides or reacts with sodium alkoxides, alkyl halides or reacts with sodium alkoxides, then ethers are formed. Simple ethers or complex ethers we may prepare by using this method. Simple ethers or complex ethers we may prepare by using this Williamson synthesis reaction. See here, for example, so RX plus NaOR, it is alkyl halide, it is sodium alkoxide. In presence of dry ether, in presence of dry ether, see here, which gives rise to, see here, it is out, it is out. It can be divided into R plus X minus. It can be divided into Na plus O minus R or RO minus. Okay, so plus minus, then ROR is formed. So alkyl halides reacts with sodium alkoxides, which gives ethers, and NaX, this is a halide of sodium, is out. So for example, in the place of alkyl halide I am taking CH3Cl. So in the place of this NaOCH3 gives rise to, so this is out, sodium chloride. Then CH3OCH3 is formed. Then NaCl is outgoing product. It is a methyl chloride. It is a methyl chloride. It is a sodium methoxide. Sodium methoxide. It is a dimethyl ether. It is a sodium chloride. It is a simple ether. It is a simple ether. So it is a simple ether. So one more example. I am taking CH3Cl plus NaOC2H5 gives rise to, so CH3OC2H5 plus NaCl. So it is methoxy, so ethyl methyl ether. Okay, ethyl methyl ether. It is a complex ether. It is a simple ether. Okay, so this is the way we may prepare. So here, if you take, so it is a Williamson synthesis reaction. If you take tertiary alkoxide, adding alkyl halides. So here tertiary alkoxide I am taking. One more example. Tertiary alkoxide CH3 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 O Na O minus Na plus, adding CH3 Cl. Then what happened? So here CH3 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 O and CH3 is formed. Next NaCl is a outgoing product. This is also complex ether. It is also complex ether. So here I am taking tertiary. It is a tertiary alcohol, a tertiary ether. It is a tertiary alkoxide. If you take tertiary alkyl halides, then what happened? One more example. Tertiary alkyl halides CH3 Br. It is added to NaOCH3 or NaOC2H5. We may write like this. Then here what happened? Alkenes are formed. Undergo dehydration, alkenes are formed. See here CH3. Okay, next CH3H double bond. So here H will be added to this, then double bond. So 1 2 here double bond, CH2 is formed. H and the NaBr is out. Then here CH3OH, methyl alcohol is formed. The CH3 and here H, methyl alcohol is formed. Next this Na and Br, NaBr is formed. So you know the difference between these two. Tertiary alkoxides forms complex ethers and tertiary alkyl halides forms alkenes. So this is alkene. This is alkene and it is a ether. Understand? So this is Williamson synthesis of ethers. Okay. So Williamson synthesis means you may write up to this. So these two are so useful for mains. Okay. See here tertiary sodium alkoxide. Tertiary tertiary alkoxides reacts with the alkyl halides which gives ethers, and the tertiary alkyl halides reacts with the sodium alkoxide which gives alkenes. Okay. So this is Williamson synthesis ethers. Okay. So this is the way we will discuss preparations of ethers.